Hello and welcome to our video on simplifying by dividing terms. Dividing follows really similar rules to multiplying, and just like multiplying, when you're dividing you don't need to check for like terms. You can divide any terms at all. Remember from the past that anything to the power 1 is just the original thing. We don't write the power 1 in there. When you're dividing pronumerals, if you've got one pronumeral divided by another pronumeral, it's just 1. So it's the same as 4 divided by 4. We know that equals 1 as well. Index law number 2 is about division. It says if the bases are the same, I've got that written here, must have the same base, then a to the power 3 divided by or over fraction a to the power 2 is the same as a to the 3 take away 2, which equals a to the 1, which going back to here is just the same as a. Negative powers, if you've got any base to a negative power, you can put it on the bottom of a fraction and make it into a positive power. Zero powers, a to the 0, anything to the power 0 is just 1. There's no a in it anymore. When you are multiplying and dividing negatives, same as what we talked about with multiplying. Different signs, a plus and a minus or a minus and a plus, when you're dividing, will give you a negative. Same signs, plus and a plus or a minus and a minus, remember this is the one everyone forgets about, will give you a plus. Steps to follow when dividing, that should say. Step to follow when you are dividing algebraic terms. Step 1, divide the number parts first. Step 2, simplify the fraction if you can't just divide the numbers fully. Sorry about that, that was my phone ringing. So step 1 is to divide the number parts first. Step 2 is to simplify the fraction if you can't just divide the numbers fully. Step 3, divide the pronumeral parts using index laws. And step 4, simplify further if you can. And step 4 would be a good time to use move any negative powers to the denominator of the fraction, or the bottom. I've got 4 examples here that we're going to work through together. Please pause the video now and have a go at them yourself. Okay, hopefully you've had a go at these examples. Let's go through the solutions together. Question 1, they all say simplify the following. Question 1 has a 4 and a 10. 4 divided by 10 we can't do in whole numbers, so we need to look at simplifying the fraction. 4 and 10 have common factors of 2. So we can divide 4 by 2 and we get 2. Divide 10 by 2 and we get 5. We've got an x on the top and an x on the bottom, so they can cancel. Y on the top and the y on the bottom, so that cancels. So we are left with 2/5. That's all that's left. Can't simplify that any further because it's a fraction. Question 2. We have 14 and 7. 14 divided by 7 is equal to 2. So we put a 2. And if you end up with a whole number, it goes on the top of a fraction. We have x squared divided by x. So this is x to the 1, remember? 2 take away 1 is 1. X to the 1. I'm going to put that 1 in there just to remind you that's what it is. And we have y on the top and we have a z on the bottom. Step 4 is to simplify even further, and we can just get rid of this 1. So it would be 2xy over z. Question 3. Divide your number parts first. 6 divided by 12. Don't get tricked by this one. 6, how many 12s is the question. You can't divide 6 by 12. So we need to look at a number that goes into both of them to simplify. 6 goes into both of them. 6 divided by 6 is 1. 12 divided by 6 is 2. We have a -1 divided by a +2, different signs, so we're going to end up with a negative for our solution. We can put a 1 on the top and our 2 on the bottom. X on the top, there's no x's on the bottom, so this x stays on the top. Y on the top, y on the bottom, we can cancel those two out. So cleaning this up a bit, we don't need to put this 1 here, we can just put -x divided by 2. You could have also written -1/2x equals the same, so if you got that solution, you've still got the correct solution. This one here is also the same as writing negative out the front of the fraction. I'll make that clearer actually. Or a negative, my pen's not working today, a negative on the bottom of the fraction. All of these terms are equivalent and would be given full marks. Question 4 has 28 divided by 32. We can't do that into whole numbers, so we need to find two numbers that go into those. 4 goes into 28 7 times, and 4 goes into 32 8 times. We've got an a squared here and an a here. 2 take away 1. Actually, I might work across so I don't go into the next page. 7 over 8, a to the 2 take away 1, b is on the top and x is on the bottom. Cleaning that up and simplifying further, we get 7a to the 1, which I don't need to write the 1, 7ab over 8x. Check if you can simplify any further, and we can't, so that one is fully simplified. Thanks for watching the video.